fancy new camera here at 808dragon.com. Suppose live on YouTube and Facebook a couple seconds. So far, still good. Still learning how to use this new function here, but let's just put it this way. This is the, in my opinion, well, pretty decent quality on there. Now I did something it says not to do on the bottle, on the bag, which is, it says use conventional oven only, but I got it on super low heat, and if I hear some funny noises, you can go a little lower heat, so it pretends to be an oven. Close enough. Alright. Next phase of the operation is, let's see how that goes. Start off with a little low heat. That we can do on high heat. I don't know why, but iodized salt does something different than other salt. Technically, these are like pre-soaked on the tips, so they'll go down a little quicker and easier with just a sprinkle of iodized salt. That'll be fine. As it go down, should happen a little quicker now that it's on heat. It'll fit in the pot. As far as zoom in, stupid like. And basically, that's nothing to get kind of close up, but whatever. Alright, pasta's officially, everything, bacon fat is melting. We'll find out next if the bacon needs to find a new home or if it's
if the bacon hasn't been, the bacon was air temperature, can you smell it yet?
Well, that's what I'm saying, it doesn't smell, it's just like, it's been in the bacon fat when I put it in there.
So my question, has it been in room temperature for a long time?
No, not room temperature for a long time, and no, it did not pass the expiration date.
Was it in the refrigerator?
Until I opened it, like, you know, when I cooked myself some, what's it called, cheese and stuff.
How long ago was
yesterday?
that?
And then I put it in the oil, and then it's been kind of actually cold at night, tell you that much. But I checked on it, I'm like, yeah, still it doesn't smell rancid. That's what I was one thing.
Your bacon usually can last you a little bit longer than.
Yeah, it's technically already smoke cooked type of thing. You just, it's not exact.
Did I drop my lighter here, Chris, anywhere, Chris?
I have not seen it, but it's possible.
I got up a couple times and I'm like, my dogs.
The dogs.
My dogs. My dogs. That's it. I lost my lighter. Oh, there it is.
Hold on. Eggs are in my way for a minute, so.
Well,
I'm still on. Doesn't smell anything bad, rancid or otherwise.
I think bacon. I think
fine.
Real
it's like
bacon?
sausage and stuff, but yeah, when it's real bacon, proper then.
Chris, we're gonna talk to CJ.
When it's raw, particularly.
CJ knows a place that they can smoke some fucking bacon so fucking good that it was the best fucking shit I ever tasted in my life.
All I know is it's a preservation technique, so yeah, it's supposed to last a little longer as such. Off the top. Alright. Now, I normally do angel hair pasta, so it's still
$112,000, $113,000 now. And the pick 4, Chris.
Oh, the spaghetti.
It's going to be a long shot, okay? It'll be a trick shot. It'll be between the 4. The 4 is the killer number. 125,000 now. 127,000 now, here, Chris.
Okay.
130,000 now, Chris.
Okay.
I mean, money being flooded. You know they're picking 128,000 now, Chris. Gonna reach 130,000 right now, Chris. 128,000. Going once.
Yeah, let's get that a little hotter
Going
and
twice.
double check it one more time. Other than that.
130,000, Chris. $130,000 put together, Chris. I say that 4, that 8 is gonna kick ass right now. Of course, that 8 is gonna win.
Not supposed to do this, but okay. You just do things like that sometimes. I guess I could give this a little more juice.
Yeah, the good thing is that
A little
I got
more.
materials to keep me busy tomorrow. Tell you
Always.
Well, I mean,
So,
prepping is everything. Without prepping, you got shit, man.
Oh shit.
That's why when I pour concrete, you'd be like, "You done?" I'm like, "You like it?" And you're like, "Edgar, how do you?" Don't ask questions. You know I know.
I don't ask that question.
Come on in. Go ahead. Yeah, come on, 4. What happened? No. Oh my God, who came in here? Oh, the 3, Chris. The deadly 3. Oh, the deadly race. I mean, the 4-footers couldn't withstand.
Yeah, I mean, other thing would be if there was like,
On my other tickets, I locked the 3, and the 3 is the one that won. Oh man, why did I do that?
I mean, I prefer a pinker color, but there's no other green colors or other things, so we'll go with that. Well, no, brown bacon is
Master
better.
of his own universe.
I can work with brown bacon, but at a certain point it's not brown and it's different things are going on there. I'm just saying, as much as I love my pink little, when it come out the package originally from the store, real nice. But ain't nothing wrong with this either, I don't see. Except, what do I do with the bacon fat after I'm all done? Carefully put it into a jar and all. Stuff like that. Using the same tongs to try to get the noodles, keep them separated. I have no idea how or why. I saw a couple of little ants invading my space here. I don't need a whole lot of extra time on that. And we're not gonna use it with the shrimp at the moment. We'll try a test run on the shrimp on a zipper situation. Yeah, kind of looking forward to it. Just wasn't meant to be it. Teensy bit of a little bit of lag in between the camera and real. Always is though when you do a lot. I mean, it's how it is.
I mean, on our pick 6, we got blown away. The 8, we were looking for the 8. And our pick all, I had the 3. I circled the 3. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't go with it with my pick 6. I should have.
Mm-hmm.
I should have just down the line, but I didn't do down the line. But I was able to take that pick 4 and start with the what? With the 3 only in one of our ships. Everything else got sank.
Gary Grease Monster. It's okay. I have to drop that. One more notch lower.
Oh about my leg?
So delicate. Oh, shit.
Well, I mean, at least you haven't been,
Okay.
you know, interviewed by the FBI yet.
You know, that wouldn't qualify as an interview.
You know what I mean?
Alright, now the next question is...
Can't believe that 4. I really thought that 4 was gonna win, Chris, or that 8. But on my other ticket, I had that chicken me out. You get it, chicken me out.
Mm-hmm.
I had him. I had him in my on my deadly force. I had him over here. You know that.
Mm-hmm.
So in other words, I just missed 2 on my pick calls. I so far I just missed 2. I had him circled. Well, I think honestly that telling you that the ambassador of the United States went to Mexico and accused the president of Mexico of being the leader of the cartel of Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
And in Mexico, they view this guy as if he was like the, you know,
Mm-hmm.
as if he was.
Something like that. Keep them separated. I think the heat went down too low at that moment. Keep them refrigerated. Not to get too much oil in your boiling water. Keep your noodles separated. Alright, they're starting to loosen up real nice now.
Fucking.
That should be fine. And if I do have extra water, we'll find out. So, you know. Kind of maybe put a little more than I should have, but it'll be okay. Gotta keep those.
Oh look, Chris. Look, Chris, look. Living next to the volcanoes in Hawaii, Chris.
Yeah, I've been there. That's where I like it. I can see that being uncomfortable at some situation.
I mean, it's not like I'm building this fucking box like this guy here, you know? So my shit is mostly windows. But I want to see outside. You know? That's all. My patio doors. Well, that's comfortable enough. It absorbs the heat.
Mm-mm. I want to mess around.
I think we should open up a nightclub out here, you know? We need a nightclub, honestly. We need a night job, to tell the truth. We need some kind of bar, you know?
I don't know what the
Some kind of bar called
not supposed
Stoner
to do that. I know
Dog
that
Bar.
much.
Stoner Dog Bar, you know? Stoner Dog Bar would be good, Chris, you know?
Mm-hmm. You know, it's really a 50-50 thing, Edgar. Part of me really likes my long noodles of spaghetti, you know? Just like I like it all in one long piece. One long noodle. But in all reality, I mean, obviously on a smaller pot like mine, I have to, and I'm only making so much, you know what I mean, right now.
You just feel bad for Lena, you
Making
know?
one serving in an appropriate sized pot, I think, give or take, and I hope I put enough, just the right amount of water or something like that. Because I usually do the right amount of water thing. Alright, there's something missing here. I forgot to put. But it's okay. It's okay.
Well,
Doo-doo-doo. Mhm. Now what's missing is we're gonna go with
well, there's a
something.
shortage of gas, so what are you gonna drive around? I mean, you're gonna have to.
Figure it out.
There's gonna be a shortage of gas very soon.
Can use garlic powder. This mostly on. Yeah, we can do a little bit of that. That's one step. Kind of not necessary, but I'll just do that. Theoretically, there's a timer that I could count how many minutes this has been going. Figure it's supposed to be like 10 minutes to make spaghetti, right? To boil the water. And then you kind of like let it simmer after 10 minutes for a little bit. Something like that. Yeah, I think it can boil for another minute and then simmer. And I think my friends in the back are going to need to chill in a minute. Just another couple minutes, those should be alright. I was saying maybe I put a wee more water than I normally. It's alright. No, I mean it's gonna take a little bit of simmering down for a second, but that'll be okay. So in other words, I mean it's not quite like the happy texture of perfect. It's still a little bit stiff, That's all.
I mean,
So
when
that
they
just
don't
means
have
to me
enough
like another minute.
soldiers or soldiers reject to fight, wouldn't it be easier to make artificial soldiers from robots? Like clones?
Mm-hmm. I think they have a few movies like that. Sounds like the battery on that phone's about to go.
I turned it on. We can connect it again.
Oh, it's on the lowness. I mean, actually, I don't have that charger hooked up right this second. It's on the cameras at the moment, but there's another way to pick it up.
Well, at least look at the bright side here, you know what I mean?
And there's a wire that runs from here to there.
Yeah, that chimney's coming along really nice.
Sorry, I gotta keep an eye. I gotta keep on this boiling water here, dude. Give me a
You know,
second.
in case it would break on the inside so it can withstand. Because it will be used as a real chimney.
It's just about ready to simmer.
The witchcraft that goes on TV now, it's so exposed, you know that?
Yeah, it happens. Just a little more sizzle there. I need that. As much as I like the fresh garlic, let's see how this melts into the butter or the bacon fats. Well, maybe I could have called it a day with the bacon already, but I gotta make another freaking option available. Well, at least to start off, we got mushrooms and bacon in a pan and some garlic bits. The jar doesn't take too much, and the noodles are fairly doing okay boiling. Enough already, I believe. I have no idea. But they're not boiling anymore. I think maybe I might have got it just right though at the end. Okay, you tell me. If you dare to take a little piece out.
No, that's fine, because you just gotta maybe let it sit there for a little bit.
Well, I've got it on low heat still, but you know, just a little bit. I mean, I've just got one piece of the puzzle at a time I'm working on here. The only problem is that I kind of had a different plan on the second piece of the puzzle, but just dump the damn shrimp on top of this, basically. Yeah, well, I guess we're not gonna do that right now. We'll revisit some kind of idea of maybe test within realm. For now, we can just chill over there for a moment. I mean, you know, like you said, time spans and all. Steak has a few days, you know. Cooked chicken, one thing, and raw chicken, a different thing, you know. Stuff like that, obviously. Either way, things are gonna have to get separated at some point. And another thing in here. Again, do not try this at home, kids. Uh-oh. Try not to melt your bag to the thing here. Alright. Let me turn that off. No. We'll just keep that as an oven for now too. Seems like we might be okay here with this one. Alright, gotta find a happy place while we do the next thing. Mushroom balls. Another stir. Always a good idea. Yeah, like I think you're supposed to put a pinch of salt when it starts boiling. Well, just put a nice pinch in before. Same diff. Different types of salt. Some things you're not supposed to use iodized because it won't. What's it called? It won't ferment properly, you know. That makes some sense, of course. No, I don't want to overcook it either, but it is on low. It is on low simmer right now.
So. You could open up a Chinese restaurant, you know.
Yeah, I can open up whatever I feel like cooking that day restaurant, but that's not. That's if I feel like cooking that day, which is usually after I did a thing or two more on my list. But it's starting to get hungry anyway, and before I drink my last beer to help me go back to sleep at night. Not my favorite pan, but the size is alright.
Well, at least, you know, I mean, look at the bright side, you know. I mean,
I'm trying to figure out what
you,
else I should be doing
at least you didn't go home back with gonorrhea, you know, and then your wife is blaming you for.
I don't want to turn that heat too high on this thing. No extra salt because it's bacon, and just a little pepper and a little garlic powder and some garlic bits. See how that melts in nicely.
I mean,
One more little stir. A decent amount of water though. Still left, but kind of want that to melt off. Yeah, she's gonna need. That was the sound of a mousetrap getting excited. No, she can still hang out on low heat for a minute. She's still a little stiff. Yeah, so that's okay. No, the bread is, we don't want to overdo it. I guess I can leave it in the pot now that I turned the heat off for now. Put it back in the pot for keep it warm. I mean, that's not what you're supposed to do. We don't always follow instructions. But that's close enough to an oven there. Now these, I just don't want the bacon going all splashy on me, so kind of doing the little low. Alright, I guess there's a backup plan to this operation. It's just, like I said, I opened the bacon, and it's one thing if you got like the Ziploc thing and stuff. I kept it in a not hot place too. Like, I don't know. I'm minimized, and I'm content with my decision to do so. Giving people advice how to be minimalists. That might be useful. I guess we change our plans a little. Gonna need that in a minute. And the only reason that pan is in play right now is because it was longer for working the bacon in there. So yeah. Then I transferred the bacon to the other pan with a bunch of cheese already melted, you know? I've been doing that lately. I've been like, yeah, I don't fuck around no more. Like seriously, I'm gonna just, yeah, let's give that another minute or two. Yeah, bacon is bacon. It'll be fine. Not majorly concerned about that situation. What I am a little concerned about is I was gonna do something a little fancier with onions, but still can.
Say what?
I got this like, fresh onion, but it's like, then there's the little already minced, dry, dehydrated onion, like this. You know what I mean? Which I did use the dehydrated garlic because I don't feel like opening the big garlic yet. Haven't opened this yet, so kind of inconvenient. Suppose it would add some touch though. Tell me if that doesn't add something to.
No, that's what's crush.
Well, yeah, it's just dehydrated, but it used to be real onion. So we'll just add a little for now, sprinkle to the bite, let it melt in. All right, so question is, so far, smell test.
Oh, yeah.
Everything's fine.
It looks good.
Yeah, it's just basically, I mean, I would fit more mushrooms, but that's about proper for a person anyway, at least. I don't know. Let those little onion, I mean, slow, no need to splash oil here, kids. You know what I mean? No fire hazards. We don't need to. I've seen other RVs catch on fire on TV. I don't want to be one of them. From something like that, you know. Alright, that should be almost ready to take off the heat and call it frickin' maybe wish you poured out some of that water, or maybe not. Maybe just right. Or maybe other options here. On the other hand. One more time. One last couple of things going on here. Now wait till I pull out the $20 walk. That'll be more interesting, I think. Things will get real interesting in that. Maybe tomorrow. Probably not, we'll see. This is just gently cooking away. 3 little strips of bacon, just enough to add some flavor proper. Along with its fat that came with. And everybody loves garlic, and mushrooms go well with the situation. So now we got 2 more situations to deal with. In some ways, hanging my thongs up there is dangerous too. After touching oil, it dripping 1 or 2 notches. Maybe not. If I close it up and it hangs properly right where well, I gotta do it like that though. And it's not anywhere extra and there's enough pan to catch it, I'm actually not too worried. But, so the next part of the equation would be, okay, well, noodles, doing good. Yeah, I guess, what can I do with that? One little bite of tortilla. Always with the is the part you go partially covered and turn off the heat. That should be good for a minute. Leave that alone. Mission 1, 2, and 3's about to go down on part 3. How is part 3 going down is another story. But pretty much the fast, easy part at this point. Yeah, pretty much. I guess we're gonna go with some more chicken since we do have to. Steak will take a few more minutes to deal with than this, you know, than the chicken. Plus, too, it's on its good day to do it, you know. I don't know about last day, but it's chicken technically goes fine with marinara, so does technically shrimp biscuits. And by the way, I like cocktail sauce on my shrimp sometimes, but you know, it's not my exact go-to. But let's see. Which shrimp is it going to be? Yeah, that's nice and still pretty darn hot. Which is good, but move it over I brought the charger, you just had to plug it in. Yeah. So this pot is still nice and good to go. Just trying to figure out if I want to go directly with the noodle part. And how much more? It's already off on the heat, but okay, that's pretty damn, holy crap. There, yeah. Test run. Test run if it's, because I still got just enough liquid to give it another stir. Let's see how that's, is that about, how far away from, all the way is it? All the way, or?
That's fine, good.
It's on a good place already? Okay, so I'm tempted to just throw the sauce in the pot at this point, though. And then, you know, the rest of the stuff, but without dirtying another pot unnecessarily, theoretically. But, yeah, still want to charge. It's at 12% at least. Well, I'm gonna need to access the cooler one more time. This is little bag of weed is a little too much, you know?
What do you mean?
What? I mean, it's like almost the whole footprint worth of
Chicken still good?
I don't right now.
Maybe chicken brought it off too.
I don't think so.
I don't know. Chicken only lasts you like 3 days in the refrigerator. 4 days, 5 days maybe.
This looks fucking awesome. Tell you what. Doesn't smell bad. Doesn't look bad.
No, that's fine.
We're in. We gotta save the day here. A little something more to go with it. And it's, you know, like I said, an appropriate timing.
You got a knife in your hand. These.
No, like I said, I'm stuck on sauce this way or that way. Let's take one last look at the product here. How much water is left in the pot, because that could make a decision.
Well, you got this, Chris.
I guess we could go this.
You got this.
Yeah, I mean, look, Edgar. Who do you know that doesn't even need to drain the water out the pasta? That's pretty badass by itself, ain't it? So that's nice and hot. Add some cold chicken to this equation over here. So I'm guessing just throw the sauce on top, huh? On top of the noodles. This to that ratio. Dust off any extra dust.
Well,
alrighty. So I'm just saying, like, don't even have to. You know, drain the water. Or, you know, the other option is, of course, just scoop the pasta out, right? So that's the whole jar, just fine. Cover that up, come back to that if necessary later, but out the way. Alrighty. Now the question here is, that bacon's been chilling for a little too long. No, it's not even really super crispy or anything at this point. Mushrooms, I mean, they're kind of like decoration pieces. And then there's the garlic and onion. You don't want to burn that, so kind of need to do something. That was almost a mistake. And just because we're like super fancy, we throw some like raw mushrooms into the sauce.
water.
There you go. Just enough to add that nice mushroom raw texture to the equation. Just enough, and then we'll throw these in, I guess. Okay. I mean, I don't feel like dealing with the whole separating the whole bacon and everything too much right there. Yeah, I kind of wanted to throw the mushrooms on top at the end too, but that's kind of what I wanted to do. But I mean, at this point in time, I was just gonna throw the chicken in this pan while the sauce simmers with the noodles. But at the same time, I mean, I think the bacon's been in there long enough that we don't have time for fancy shit, right?
No.
Just throw the damn thing in here. Of course, I gotta, like, you know, drip all the fat and then try to scoop the little garlics before they burn, but other than that. I wanted to be fancy with the bacon, you know, on top, right? Real pretty, like, you know. Sorry. Oh, I forgot, I gotta turn that pan back on.
Well, I mean,
Ooh, we're making funny noises. Well, at least I used half of my mushrooms before they go bad. I mean, still not bad, but I'm just saying they're perfectly fine. Just by now, under normal circumstances, it's like 3 days sometimes. They're like, oh man, surprise. The heat, it's different location, different, being in the fridge sometimes can still not work out for this situation. But this situation, they're doing freaking awesome. Take a picture trick. Alright. We're gonna have to get more bacon than that.
Well, I mean,
More. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I mean, about a half a thing of mushrooms to just beef it up a little bit, Ain't so bad. I mean, like I said, I usually like to do the whole keep them separated spaghetti thing. Like, in other words, I'll put the spaghetti on the plate, then I'll put the sauce on the plate, like, sort of like right on top, nice. And, of course, I have some mushrooms mixed into that sauce, of course. But, before I start getting fancy here. Yeah, something to look at. I don't know how the picture came out on the device, but Edgar, mix of mushrooms with the garlic and stuff.
oh, right on. That's good.
Isn't that fancy? You see why I wanted to take a picture of it fancy like that? But just switch off. Now we're just gonna throw the chicken in there and then call it a day. Well, the first half of the chicken. Oh, that, you know. Total version. I really want to take a regular old picture. Seriously, that's just too pretty not to. No, it's not. I guess it ain't that shit. It ain't shit. We got chicken going on over here. Kinda need to turn the pan back on for this to work out properly.
wows everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Maybe a little more heat on it now, just because jar was room temperature and all. We're trying to get the thing a little mixed, you know? Try to bring the bacon out at the end. It'll be fine. That I'm sure. Gonna drip, drip. See, I got exactly half a chicken. Well, you know, there's the breast, there's the leg, there's the wing and everything. Not much else to it than that.
What was that, Chris?
Sounded like a bad doggy. Trying to mess up my day. Bad doggy trying to mess up my day. Alright, so I got it on a little medium-ish heat and let it simmer for a second. And then I gotta restart this little guy. Well, technically, I'm just being lazy because I would normally do the whole slightly fancy extra things like fresh tomato, of course. It's right there, but and some onion, real onion, of course. You know, these are things I would normally add to the equation. A little bit more diligent, usually. Basically. Alright, we hear some sizzling. And this pan's already hot enough.
No, I mean, no earthquake yet.
Well, technically the wind shaking the RV would count as an earthquake, I believe. Oh crap. Almost forgot to add the basil. A little dash of basil in there. Sprinkle in its dehydrated form and all. Just work with that. It'll add something special at least. I just don't feel like slicing a tomato to make it extra fancy.
You know, so sad.
But we'll do the basil and we'll do the Parmesan in a minute. Like I guess we'll do some now and some later.
You know, sad, Chris.
Mm-hmm.
See this one that I was playing over here, Chris?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't make the pick six exactly like this. Look.
Mm-hmm.
So far, it hasn't missed one yet. All long shots. I don't know why. Look. I'm not lying to you. 3, 4, 5. Look.
Parmesan now.
Look over here. Look, 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 look.
Hold on, I'm stirring food. I'll be. Oh shit. Trying not to make a mess too.
This ain't gonna fit with 4 easily.
Give us a nice.
See the set part on this pick six, Chris? Look. Look at this pick six. Look. See those 3 right there already hit?
Yeah.
Long shots. Man, we would have gone after this pick 4, man. It's so stupid of me. I don't know why I didn't do it Why didn't I do my pick 4 here? Tell me why. Why did I have a pick 4 like that?
Get in the bottom. Find your way back to the top. The sauce kinda shook it, but is what it is. Just kinda got a little bit moist there. Oh, that's alright. I mean, well, that's gonna be almost there in a minute. I just want to use a little more heat on this. Part of me wants to say uncovered even. We'll see what happens. It'll make me feel at least like I did something. Dash of garlic powder. Guess we're gonna reheat one more time. Glad I didn't get that pan dirty. I'm still using it for this. Mm-hmm. Okay, it's about be there. Let that simmer 2 seconds. I believe if it's simmering though on the top, it's pretty much good on the heated up part. Oh, we'll do steak tomorrow, but that's looking pretty nice.
See this that thing, Chris? Look, see the things that I did over here?
Yeah.
See that? See how it is?
Mm-hmm.
See right here? Look, see it?
Mm-hmm.
Meaning that, look how much it would have paid. It would have paid 20. I mean, if the 5 is a long shot right now, but it is what it is. Oh, man.
Only a little. Not really worth the whole shebang of to it. Alright. No, actually, I'm doing okay. For all it's worth. I like to put it right there. So it's good. Well, that's not exactly what I was going for. I'll take it. I think we're good.
With the one pay $17,000 to fix it.
Fantastic. Cheese on my notch. To go. It might melt. Let's see. Don't want it to melt prematurely either, though. Start with that. I guess that's pretty good. That's still good. Just gonna put your ears there. See how good I can do this. Nice. Oh, I detached my thingy. Crap, fucking tiny. Gotta attach it better. No.
awesome, man. 22-1. Shit, if I would have played this, well, I don't know what happened. I just didn't see it here. I didn't see it very well. Right here. 5.
Part one. Christ, every time. I'm gonna have to do something about this time later. Later, though. Now, we can turn this off and cover it.
Because the sad thing about it is that we had it here and I didn't play it. I couldn't see it, I guess. 3, 4, 5, 5. The 5 is going to win. It's 25-1. Pays $25,000. And I had it right here. I had it.
Not chart for what?
I had it written down already.
Alrighty. Dang.
Oh, wow, it's pretty big, Chris. That's all. It's
It
a big
always
old
is,
place.
isn't it?
I mean, no, that 5 doesn't win. I'm going to shit on my 8. I had it. That was awesome for a second, man. We had it, dude. Oh, God. It's going to be the worst day of my life, you know, that 5 wins. Because we had it. 3, 4, 5, 5. If I went from 35 to 15 now. No, I didn't play that.
That's all it wants to go. Well, either way.
That's a big play there, Chris. What about you, Chris?
Still a bunch in the pot now.
Are you eat?
In a minute. In a minute. Need a break for a minute.
I'm glad 5 doesn't win. Because if it does, it's going to bug me out. The reality is that we had it. We had it in a pick 6. In our pick all, we had it. Then it happened. We missed the 2 fronts and we hit all the one on the bottom, even the long shot. Darn. 25,000 plus a pick 4. It would have been the pick 6, the pick 4. I'm glad 5 doesn't win, dude. Oh, bug me out.
I forgot to throw some extra cheese on top, or?
Oh, no, I'm good.
Good. Just something that.
Oh, this is more bugs me out, you know what I mean? So close, dude. That would have been a nice hit right now.
This thing. Yeah, so close enough.
Darn. Oh, that 5 doesn't win. I'm sure he is. Because he's going to have to be a carryover. That would have been easy. That one cartel, I don't like him. Here they go.
Yeah.
Yeah, so. Yeah, the one took it.
Especially since everybody else liked us. Like,
No, the one took it. The one cartel took it.
The one that everybody liked, or?
Yeah, $17,000 a big 6.
Wow. Well, that's something you could call life-changing money.
Telling you, that's what we're doing here. We had the hardest problems.
I mean, in my opinion, chicken and marinara is not exactly my first go-to, but it'll work under the circumstance. Basically. Yeah, I still gotta, like, chop up some chicken for me and stuff like that. Maybe I'll just slightly, well, there's basically the whole sauce content, but Edgar, take a look at this. Take a look at this. Wow, that looks nice, huh?
Has that been refrigerated?
Yes, of course, no kidding. But it looks perfect condition. Even at the data says 8/26 here. Just give it a quick touch, real quick after you're done.
Sure.
Just give it a quick touch.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it's just fine. Put it back in the cooler in a minute, real quick. I'm not exactly sure what I want to do with the other stuff yet, though. Like, for instance, dare I chance a small portion of shrimp and just see how it smells when it cooks? Because, that's a thing. So I just know that the sauce and the noodles is one thing, and the bread just pretty much in a good place there, That part's in a good place. So. Basically.
Pick six.
Perhaps I made too much.
Well, you may find.
I mean, I feel like you're gonna have a trouble finishing that plate, aren't you?
Mm.
And on the other hand, you'd be like,
Kind of reminds me of the Chinese place.
it's starting to get cold, so.
Yeah, it wasn't that difficult. Hardest part was the 5 and the 4 that we hit. And the easy part was this one here.
I already ate a couple of these breads. That's
Oh, these.
a little hot. I need an oven. If I hurt myself.
Well,
Alright, how close did I get everything to decent? I was gonna throw some more basil on top, I guess, so I'll mix some at least. Just to give it something, you know? Extra. Okay, that's hot. I got the bread to catch it. One, two. Don't make a mess, but you're making a mess. See, like I said, love-hate thing about the long spaghetti, you know? It's a little messier.
wow. Oh, wow. Look at that pick six.
Mm-hmm. Too hot.
$939,000. Wow. How much? The pick four, Chris.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 295,000. 295. The pick all. 939,000.
Mm-hmm. Okay, how's the cooked mushroom versus the raw mushroom?
Give it 10.
Not mad either way.
Well,
It's a little more pronounced, the mushroom, than if it's cooked. Where it's actually just a little bit of extra texture when it's just thrown in the sauce, you know? Raw. Still good though. But yeah, something about keeping the noodles intact is one thing, and then there's something about
$17,000. That one at the end was the easy horse.
mm-hmm.
Race number 9 was kind of complicated. The what was it the 5 came in.
And that bacon a little salty,
Then after that, the 4 came in.
to be expected, I guess. Not
Mm.
bad.
Started with the 3. They're going to be bonuses for sign-ups on deployment.
Yeah, but that's not my thrill. I'm not interested in overseas whatsoever. Like I said, got one little spot to defend. Far be it I want to be overseas and not have a home to come to either way, but I have no business in Iraq or whatever. Told that much.
You don't want to go fight for the Holy Land?
No, that's their business. Not involved with that whatsoever. Not going to. Well, considering I'm only working with 3 burners and have very bad decision making and take a while to get everything together a little, what's good and what's not. But overall, about an hour start to finish is not bad at all.
Not bad at all. Pretty good.
And they get a little complicated there. I was just thinking the cheese would give it that extra school Chef Boyardee thing feeling, just because I can.
Well,
I mean the jar is not too Chef Boyardee, but like I said, I usually would like to add some fresh tomatoes, throw it in the sauce just like that. But I was gonna chop up an onion, but I got a little lazy. Forgot to even put cheese on melted cheese on top. Threw in a string cheese, but didn't melt in time. Started to melt. Then I was like, yeah, well that's okay. I mean, it's sort of starting to get gooey there at least. Yeah, it's not super.
on the 8 race instead of silverback gorilla.
Mhm.
Mm, it was a trick shot. I knew it, but on my pick all, I didn't choose it because I knew that was a trick shot. But when I was filling up my pick 6,
Mhm.
I said, no. What if I fuck up? What they're gonna be the same, you know?
Mhm.
So I did it different. And what happened was that the pick all missed the first 2, and then hit everything else.
Mhm.
So I tried to rescue it and hit the pick 4. But on the pick 4 on a different ticket, I had the same scenario, but I was ending with a 5 instead of the 1. But everybody else it was the 1. It was the logical. In the last race, only the fastest horse runs. That's the main race. Mm.
You know, I really feel like I fucked up by not chopping some fresh onions
No, you're fine.
not doing the sauce separately than the noodles
You're
separate.
fine.
Yeah, it's on point.
Now,
Considering I do angel hair pasta is a whole different 3 to 5 minutes difference in the cooking by itself. Yeah, either way, got it kind of right.
Nina wanted to know if we wanted to go stand guard in front of her property so nobody comes takes water. Now, the stepson told me.
And of course, I'd be over there taking water. No, I don't.
The
No.
stepson told me that there was people taking water already by with guns already. That he couldn't control them. He told me the other day, he goes, hey, there's people coming over and I don't even know who they are. I asked them and they waved a gun at me. Now Lena wants to stand there and, well,
Yeah, well,
mm, people will kill for water.
hmm
Dinner's very good, cause
no, it's fairly simple. I mean, the chicken was already cooked. I added a little garlic powder and whatnot.
is very good.
Just a dash. And a dash of pepper. I mean, nothing. Doesn't need much.
Well,
Yeah, I can only eat so much at once, but I'm almost halfway with my little portion.
Well,
But this I can come back and eat it in the middle of the night or in the morning if I get hungry. Oh, it'll still be fine. In fact, I think I'll put the chicken back in the cooler for now, kind of thing. Save it for tomorrow. The rest.
yep.
Just the mushrooms and a little bit of bacon over here is kind of doing me. Oh, and the bread, of course, but
Obviously.
I mean, you still got 2 breads, so
Oh, man, I know.
I was almost gonna pull out the other bread, but I guess it can go back in the cooler since it's still doing. The cooler's still doing quite nicely with that. Good things. Yeah. I mean, why do I always do this overkill thing? Eesh, every time.
Very good. Look at your napkins.
There's a couple good ones here.
Oh, man.
There we go. Don't have unlimited, buddy. Here's one.
Get me one. It's very good, Chris.
You should do another.
No,
Every so often. Technically, relative to running out of beer, there's always that.
Tomorrow's another day. $17,000 went through our hands. I had him written down. Look, on everything else, I ended with 1, but only on one ticket I ended with a 5. I mean, I was hoping a long shot, you know. If the 5 came in, it was $25,000. It would have slipped right through our hands.
Yeah.
It happens when luck is with you. You can hit it with your eyes closed. When luck is not with you, you can fire at all guns and still end up being the last. All right, thank you very much, Chris.
No, I'd say it's sort of almost like a.
Thank you, sir.
It's almost Chef Boyardee-ish kind of.
Oh, it's very good. Thank you.
I don't know. I feel like I would have liked to. Well, I would like to have made the sauce a little more, sprucey.
No, it's very good.
Like for instance, fresh basil would have been awesome. More cheese in the mix, yeah. I mean, the Parmesan cheese is kicking in there. Not bad.
Okay, let me go take care of these little.
Don't get me wrong. I would have liked to do hamburger. Chicken doesn't really match to me.
The reality is that.
Technically, the damn freaking just the noodles and sauces and bread is filling.
I gotta go study one.
Well, you know what to do. I'm gonna take another couple bites and end my live videos for now. Seriously. Just mostly mushroom, noodle sauce. I didn't even make the sauce fancy like I would normally. Normally I would do the whole, like I was saying, fresh tomato, fresh chopped onion, throw it in the sauce and while it simmers, and then, I did do the mushroom at least because, I mean, I don't want to use it all up, but I don't fully distrust it either. It's okay sauce, but didn't get to perk it. Like, I was already getting complicated, so. Okay, I can only handle eating so much at once. But I did do a little perking, so I'm not mad. I'm gonna have to be on garlic bread in a minute, though, to go with this. Not doing that right this second, so. Anyways, not only that, but my camera's like totally. Let's see which way is it? This. No, there you go. At least Edgar enjoyed a nice. I'm already pretty full. I can't even eat no more, man. I just want more bread to sop up the sauce, but I don't have space for that kind of thing in my stomach. It's a problem. I could do one more bite though. It is pretty good. I'm not mad at it at all. Nice little mushrooms. Just adds something good to it. One more little noodle. I don't know why that string cheese don't want to melt. It's okay. I'm gonna have to call this a little bit quits. 4 minutes. Can only handle so much. Man, I got some spaghetti stain on my shit, man. Just a little, but either way. So, it's kind of cool, my little setup here. Yeah, you have this little. And this little. Kind of cool. I got these cookies that are good, and I got some muffins that are not so good. Put this back where it's supposed to go. Sorry, but I gotta blow my nose one more time. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that yet. Figured it out, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. That's not so bad, at least. Alright, now to put some stuff back in the cooler. Steak is looking alright. Brand new still. Well, probably gonna more likely use the knife for the chicken before I use something else. We'll go with that. Anyways. It doesn't even go all the way where I want it to. Almost. Didn't really matter. It's just the cooler over there. Oh yeah, so got my mushrooms, gotta go somewhere. It's kind of small and fits in this cooler. That cooler needs a little cleaning up, so trying not to touch anything on the bottom of it. The shrimp was already like, I wanted it at the bottom, but it may or may not have lasted. We'll just call it a danger zone. Nice garlic bread here. It's just nice. Yeah. It's a cool little bag for some purpose, I can tell you what. Magnifying glass. Anyway, I gotta deal with all these receipts at some point. And eggs can go back over yonder. Alright. I turn off the light. still. And it's pretty clear. Well, that looks kind of cool compared to not as cool. Kind of cool. There you go. Even one more step. You can be like, that's not bad. And then there's one more step. Which you can't see from here. There's a little black light back there. It's nice. Well, I'm done for now. It's not a horrible angle, but I think the angle I chose was better. It worked. Normally I have something nice over there, but for the black light to work with a little better. Got a mouse. Yes, indeed. Oh, it's still alive though. I'm gonna have to deal with that. Let's see what the cat drank. There, move this out of my way. Oh wow, we're on night vision. At least the mouse decided to die. I thought I had it on color. Oh yes. I hope so. The power of 2 traps. They're kind of big. Oh fucker. Dead mousey right there. So I put the 2 traps in there, you go. Effective. It's negligible. Oh, got one mousey so far for the night. See if I get some more snapping of the trap. Funny, as soon as I turn off the light, that fucker was waiting for a chance to terrorize. Fucking seriously. Well, I think there's another one ready to get killed. Alright, so I'm best on mouse hunting. A few minutes. I hear you, little big jaw. Oh, anyway, that's a good hour and 45 minutes of video, so I'm a little tired. And I think I've already passed my deadline for Mech Arena to try and make sure I'm first. I don't care. I'm over it. Yeah, it's 11:15, I believe, so might want to use the bathroom after eating. That's the thing I usually do. Well, that mouse didn't live very long, so calm down any freaking Karens that got a problem with animal abuse or some crap. But anyway, don't need this light right now. I usually like to keep it on motion detection, but sometimes I just leave it on as a night light. Not so bad. And that's all I get. Oh, what a mess. Alright, so as I watch the next mouse you get killed in a few seconds. And I guess I'm gonna say 808dragon.com. Peace out. Aloha. Bye bye. I cooked. I made spaghetti.